Michael Feinstein, the name synonymous with the cabarets of New York, calling to mind sophisticated piano bars like the Algonquin and Café Carlyle, where Feinstein first made his name. But his fame stretches coast to coast. He is also principal conductor of the Los Angeles Symphony. Yet there is one place that has become very special to Feinstein: Carmel, Indiana. Feinstein first came to Indiana with his husband, who has family in the area, and felt instantly at home. It reminded him of his childhood in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, I am a resident of Indiana. I mean,
Yes.
This is my home. And I enjoy being here because it takes me back to my roots. But here is a place where there's no artifice, where people are genuine on a level that doesn't always exist in other places. There's a simplicity in the best sense of the word that I appreciate, because the world gets more complicated.
They bought a house in Carmel and the timing was perfect. The city's new claim to fame, the lavish Palladium, had just been built. And when Feinstein was asked to become its director, he did not hesitate.
This area, of course, is a sort of artistic bubble because there is so much support for the arts. And I know that when the Palladium was built here in Carmel, there were a lot of naysayers. However, what we have seen happen is the extraordinary growth of this entire community because of the arts.
Growing up in the Midwest, Feinstein says the arts certainly had an effect on his life. Particularly as a young teen, he discovered the music of George Gershwin and other composers, the music we now call the Great American Songbook.
They heard the breeze in the trees, singing weird melodies, and they made that the start of the blues.
The connection with the music came because of what I was feeling inside. Reaction to music is always visceral, it's emotional, it comes from a place inside, and the music that we are attracted to is hard to explain, except that there's something in a particular sound or combination of notes or chords that reaches us. And when I heard Gershwin, I had that experience.
Feinstein has established the Great American Songbook Foundation in Carmel to preserve and promote this classic music, and has even established the Great American Songbook Academy to encourage high school vocalists from across the country to perform and appreciate these American standards.
It is now my great pleasure to share with you our newest ambassador, Mr. Lucas DeBard.
The mailman passes by, and I just wonder why he never stops and rings my front door bell.
It is the only high school intensive in the country focused on this type of music. And Feinstein even continues to mentor and work with alumni of the program.
I just hope that the connection with art and music will grow, and especially with young people, because that connection with music does change our lives. It gives us a connection to spirit and to hope, and it allows us to interact with people with whom we might not have anything else in common, and it brings us together to see common humanity.
Feinstein's love of the Great American Songbook is contagious, spurring collaborations with newer Broadway artists such as Kristen Chenoweth and Cheyenne Jackson. And he's open to more.
It'd be fun to perform with Pink.
I was about to say, how about someone like Pink? Yeah.
Someone exactly like Pink.
Let's give her a call and see what we can round up. Okay.
Because that would be musically challenging and intriguing, and would result in something different.
But one thing is certain: whether performing live or on recordings, conducting symphonies, guiding young artists, or working to preserve an historical category of songs, music is the focus of Feinstein's life.
Days may not be fair, always. It's like Beethoven said, without music, life would be a mistake. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always.
Caroline Thau, Boomer TV.
Chills.